All right, welcome back to more Baseball 9. Today I'm back with the Legends team, and in this one, I'm going to be testing out max batting eye in this game and see if we can get a win in the Royal One League. So just like in the previous videos where I maxed out the other batting attributes, I already went ahead and reset all my batters' attributes and now maxed out the batting eye attribute on all of them. And again, on prime players, I was able to get the batting eye attribute all the way up to 234. And on my diamond players, I was able to get the batting eye attribute to 229. And of course, it can go even higher than that when you factor in potential, skills, accessories, and coaches. And the player with the highest batting eye on the team in this one is Pete Rose with 259. And just like in the past, what makes this a challenge is the fact that because we maxed out batting eye, we weren't able to upgrade any of the other attributes. And they're all relatively low for being in the hardest league in the game, Royal One. Also, I went ahead and reorganized the batting order to go from the player with the highest batting eye to the player with the lowest batting eye. And currently on the screen, you can't see their batting eye attributes, but it starts with Pete Rose, who has 259 like I showed you, and it finishes with Derek Jeter in the 9th spot, who has the lowest eye on the team at 243. And real quick before we get this started, I wanted to show you guys that it seems, at least early on, that maxing out batting eye is actually a good strategy. We're currently in first place, sitting at 8-2 in this new Royal One League season I started. And when first taking a look at my players' stats, they seem pretty normal. The highest average on the team so far is Pete Rose at 341, and the lowest average is an abysmal 161 from Jeter. And when taking a look at team averages, we're in 4th place at 286, nothing special. But then when you take a look at team on base percentages, we are first in the league at 468, and the next closest team is 359. We're over 100 points better than the next closest team. And that's primarily due to this stat right here. We have 109 walks through 10 games this season. We're averaging almost 11 walks a game. And the next closest team has only 39 walks. We almost tripled the team that is in second in walks. And that's because the better the batting eye translates to better plate discipline and pitch selection, which in return leads to more walks and more guys being on base. So essentially, we're just a team full of Juan Sotos. We're back on the road in this one at Legends Stadium, facing off against the Jaguars. And they got their ace on the mound, M. Buckner, a 145 overall prime starting pitcher, the best in the league once again. And we got our prime Pete Rose leading this thing off with max batting eye, 259 to be exact. Having max eye, will pretty much know exactly where the pitch is going to be, or at least start. And we strike out our first at bat. That is sad. We have max eye. We shouldn't be striking out. Now that brings up Chipper. Knew that was going to be a curveball. We're on it. But we're on top of it, and it's a ground out for out number 2. And now that brings up Barry in the 3 spot. We've worked it to a full count, but we're fighting again. And ball 4. I'll take a 2-out walk, baby. Now that brings up Big Papi in the 4 spot. We get the splitter, and it's through, baby. Our first hit here with max eye. First and second, man in scoring position with 2 outs. Can this be the start of a 2-out rally? That brings up Ken Griffey Jr. in the 5 spot now. And he gets me on the curb again. That thing is nasty. We got our ace, Nolan Ryan on the mound, a prime 154 overall. We ain't messing around. I say that, and he gives up probably a triple to start this game, because we have low fielding and speed and agility and everything. And yes, we got all noodle arms over here, and a leadoff triple with my best pitcher is not how I expected to start this game. This is not good. We already got ourselves in a situation. 1-2 count. It's time for our first high inside cheese strike out of the game. Sit down with the 720. It's on the ground, and that's sadly going to score a run. You know what? I'll take the out. Another 1-2 count. You guys know we're going back to it. High inside cheese. Good night. Top of the second, we got Ricky leading this inning off. Another full count here to start the second. And we'll take a leadoff walk. Now that brings up Jackie Robinson. Back-to-back full counts. Can we make it back-to-back walks? That would have been ball 4, but we chased the cutter out. Now we got 1, and that brings up Johnny. All right, exclamation point pitch already. We're waiting for more of those as he gets tired. And we'll take another hit. First and second, man in scoring position again. This time with 1 out. Jeter, I need you to clutch up here, buddy. Tie this thing up. 2-2 count. Come on, Jeter. I knew that cutter was coming, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a double play. I wish he would have just caught the line out, and we're out of that inning. Let's try that slurve on the outside corner. And sit down. Strikeout number 3 on the day. Another 0-2 count. Let's try the high outside shooto. And we get him, baby. 3-1 count. We're getting so squeezed this at bat. Look at all those pitches on the edge of the zone that he's called balls. And of course, they get hit up the middle because I didn't want to walk them. Doesn't make a difference. Way to go, Blue. Another 0-2 count. You guys already know the deal. Don't fix it if it ain't broken. High inside cheese. And we get out of that inning right there with nothing. Top of the third, and we got Pete back up leading this thing off at the top of the lineup. On the slider, but what do you know? Another ground ball to the first baseman, and there's one. Now we got Chipper Jones back up in the 2 spot. 3-1 count, I'm liking this. I'll take a 1-out walk. All right, ball 4, we got another runner on. Now that brings up Barry Bonds in the 3 spot, who also walked. We get the sinker, and of course, a line out to the first baseman once again, and now we got 2. That brings up Big Papi, who got our first hit of the game. I need you to do that again here. Down 1-2, I'm not liking this. And of course, we hit it far enough with contact swing for a flyout. That never happens, and it happens right there. And got him. Let's go back to it. It's been working all day. And sit down, baby. Another high inside cheese. And he's first pitch swinging and a 2-out single. You can have that. I don't care. Surprisingly, we don't have a 1-2-3 inning yet with my best pitcher. That's fine. Right back up to Jeter. Take the easy out at second and another scoreless inning. Top of the 4th, we got Ken leading this inning off. We've worked it back to another full count. 7th pitch us at bat. I'll take it. And we can't even get it out of the infield right there. 1 out now, and that brings up Ricky. 0-2 count. What a joy. And that curve, my goodness, it literally starts above the zone and finishes in the dirt. It's so nasty, man. It's gotten me 3 times already today. Now we got 2, and that brings up Jackie. Here goes nothing. Yeah, I figured you were gonna try and throw a changeup to bring it back in the zone. And a 1-2-3 there for us. That's fine. Jeter just make this play. There's 1. Try the high outside, cheese. Doesn't even swing the bat. Try that power curve in on the hands. And a liner to Jones, and he makes the play over there at the hot corner, and we finally got our first 1-2-3 inning of the game here in the 4th. Top of the 5th, and we got Johnny leading this thing off. And we already got Buckner here in the orange at 78 pitches. We got to start seeing some more exclamation point pitches here soon. Well, not yet though. And he guards against it, and we chase this curve again. If I chase that one more time, guys, I'm just ending this video. My kryptonite right now. Goodness gracious. 3-1 count. I'll take a 1-out walk. Thank you. Now that brings the top of the lineup back up with Pete Rose. Exclamation point pitch, hit a 2-run shot, take the lead. Or a 1-2 count, and now we're fighting. And a double play. Yes. Gosh, this challenge is so annoying. We can't contact swing or power swing. It's like I got my hand side behind my back. And that was dirty right there. High and away fastball again. Doesn't even swing the bat. Strikeout number 10 on the day. We got double digits already. Let's go back to the high inside cheese. And he's on it. All right. But Ricky makes the play over there, and we hold him to a 2-out single. Try the high outside shoot-o. He pulls it. Right to Pete, though. A liner, and there's 3. Top of the 6th, we got Chipper leading this inning off. A mistake is coming here soon. I can feel it. Just apparently not yet. Let's go! It gets down. We'll take a bloop single here to start this inning. Leadoff guy on. That's what we needed. Now that brings up Barry. Imagine an exclamation point pitch right here. 2-run shot to take the lead. Granted, Barry only has 105 power. It's not very likely he hits a home run, but it's possible. And there it was, and it wasn't a home run, but back-to-back singles here to start. First and second, no outs. There it was, and now that brings up Big Papi in the cleanup. And you know what? We're going to try and bunt them over. We're going to send both of them and hope we get this bunt down. And we do. It's beautiful. They're both in there. Second and third now, 1 out. A fly ball or a hit ties this game. Come on, Griffey. Works to perfection. Let's come through now. Oh my goodness. That would have been down and scored both runs, but it's a couple feet foul to the right.
Bruh. Strikeout.
That curveball is my worst nightmare right now. And now we got 2 outs. Buckner is now in the red at 109 pitches. He's out there sweating. Got a full count, 2 outs. And of course, a lineup on the cutter. And we don't get anything that inning. And I don't know what was just going on right there. I honestly just did a suicide squeeze right there. And that was too easy. Make it 11 strikeouts on the day. Everybody gets a free Lori's Pizza again. On the ground, Jeter just make the play. Easy money. Griffey didn't take a bad route. Thank goodness. Keep it to a 2-out single. High inside cheese. Let's get him. He's late on it. Chipper makes the play, though. There's 3. Top of the 7th, we got Robinson leading this thing off. And surprisingly, they're leaving Buckner out on the mound. I'm cool with that. 3-0 count. I'll take a leadoff walk right here. Let's go, baby. And that brings up Johnny Bench. Ah, and they finally go to the bullpen. I was hoping they would leave him out there a little longer. 133 overall prime Dominguez. You know what? At least he throws a four-seam fastball, though. Apparently, that doesn't matter. We already got a 1-2 count, and he's going how many sinkers in a row? And there's the changeup, and there is the double play. I love this game so much. That brings up Jeter. Worked it to a full count. And there's ball 4, our second walk this inning. And that brings us back to the top lineup with Pete Rose, who's 0 for 3. Can we please finally get a run right here? Start a 2-out rally. 0-2 count, and I don't feel good about this. I was hoping that would be a bloop, and no, they catch it. Come on, Chipper, make the play easy. There's one. And strikeout number 12. And strikeout number 13, baby. Top of the 8th, we got Chipper leading this inning off. And we've got to get to Dominguez before they bring in their closing pitcher. Another 2-2 count. Here goes nothing. We're making them work. And what do you know? A line out to the third baseman. 1 out now, and that brings up Barry. Full count. I am praying for a walk right here. Or that! A contact swing home run! And it's a tie ball game just like that. I was not expecting that. I see you, Barry. He can do it even without the roids. Holy cow. That just gave us some life right there. I was starting to get hopeless. We're back in this thing, baby, and now we got Big Poppy up in the cleanup. 0-2 count. I don't even care at this point. Whatever, dog. That was a perfect pitch. I'm not even gonna get it mad. 2 outs now, and that brings up Griffey. And Dominguez is now officially in the orange. Another exclamation point pitch. We could take the lead. Full count now. Who's gonna win this battle? We get the sinker. Gonna be a ground out, but not after we tie this thing up. High inside Shudo. He's all over it. And sadly, they start the bottom of the 8th with a leadoff single. That's not what we wanted. That's what we want, though. Come on, double play ball. Can you get him with 146 speed? He's just too fast. That's okay. We got an out, and they stay at first.
Strike.
Yeah, I knew the steal was coming. Johnny's got a noodle arm, and he's got 146 speed. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he sold third right here. We're going back to it. High inside cheese, baby. Nice knowing you. It's on the ground. He's on top of it. There's 2. Moves the runner to third. Can Nolan Ryan get out of this inning right here? And he gets him to pop up. All we got to do is make the catch, Pete.
Out.
Whoo! He got ran over, but thankfully he went through him. And we get out of that there, keep them scoreless. It's time to go take the lead in the top of the 9th now. Got Ricky Henderson leading this thing off. And they bring in their 130 overall prime relief pitcher. So instead of their closing pitcher, because we tied it up, they bring in him. 1-2 count, he throws that fastball again, we're getting on. Never mind. I forgot, with contact swing, unless it's an exclamation point pitch, it's probably not getting out of the infield. Now we got one, and that brings up Jackie. If he throws a fastball first pitch, I'm jumping on it. Let's go! I told you I was jumping on it!
Homer!
Thank you very much. And we take the lead 2-1, just like I said we would. You guys got to remember, everyone has like 100 power or less. I was not expecting our 2 runs to be off 2 solo shots in this challenge. I was hoping that would be another fastball, but it was a slider. There's 2. It's all down to Jeter to get us some insurance runs. Full count, and you know what? With how much he likes to the fastball, we're just going to stick with the power swing. That's ball 4. It don't matter. 2-out walk, we'll take it. Yeah, you better go to the bullpen. Bring in your 128 diamond overall, Fulton. I knew you were going to throw it right there. I knew it. And they're going to send him 2. Our first extra base hits besides the home runs. A 2-out double. We got second and third.
Safe.
Let's make this a 2-out rally. That brings up Chipper. Another 2-strike count. I'd be shocked if he threw a fastball right here like last time. And he gets me on the sweeper. One of my kryptonite pitches right there as well. But you know what? We took the lead back just like I said we would in the top of the 9th. Now we just need Nolan Ryan to close it here in the bottom of the 9th for the complete game dub. 0-2 count, and you guys already know the deal. We have to go to the high inside cheese. And see you later, my man. There's one. And they're trying to take Nolan out. No, he's still in the green. I'm giving him a chance, y'all. Another 0-2 count. Let's do it again, baby. Oh my gosh, I thought he just tied the game right there. All right, maybe we won't throw that again. Curveball on away. And we get him. Woo! Disaster averted. There's 2. Down to our last out. 0-2 count. Let's finish this with the high outside Shudo. On the ground, all Chipper has to do is make the play. And boom, just like that, we make the comeback exactly as I said we would. Took the lead in the top of the ninth with that solo shot, and we get the dub 2-1 and complete the max eye only challenge here in Royal 1. What a game. That was such an evenly matched game. We had 7 hits, they had 6, and we win by a run. And Nolan Ryan gets the MVP honors with a complete game and 15 strikeouts. And that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.